Good evening, everyone. I'm Satish here from Pragnan AI. I'm co-founder of Pragnan AI. So I have 18 years of experience after my masters and from NITK. So I worked in companies like Intel, Philips, Samsung, SanDisk, and I worked in US, South Korea, and Japan. So the main intention of this startup is actually groom the people in data science and AI. So we are completely focused on data science and AI, and not only we do projects, but we also do some kind of advanced research, and we also develop a products. Actually, the most of the people from our in our team is from NITs, so with having 15 to 20 years of experience, and we also develop products, so we are also filing some patents on the products in healthcare and edutech. So we mainly are focused on data science and AI. The intention for this internship objective is main intention of the internship is actually provide the industry relevant experience. So see, maybe in third year, maybe we're in final year. In the next year, you may be joining the corporate. So we wanted to showcase actually like how you will be working, is like how you should be working in a corporate, or like creating a emulating or simulating the work environment, something similar to the corporate world. So how we are trying to do is actually like we are trying to give expose the key things how the whole the project life cycle works in a corporate. So means like from the start to end, what all those activities happen. So we wanted to execute in the similar way. So means like if you look about any project, so it will start with the project initiation plan. So project initiation plan is actually about planning about the project, how many resources are there, whether the people with the right skills are there or not, whether the training is essential to train them or not, how long it will take, what is the capability, who is good in what, and all those things. Like that is called project initiation or like ramp up kind of a plan, and how much is the cost, budget, when all those things will be done here. So means like maybe during after that, like maybe team formation will happen. Like so we'll be forming a team, so 3 member. But here also like we will be forming a team of 4 people. Whoever is interested to coming in internship, we will be trying to create a form of it 4 people. In the 4 people, like 2 will be elected as a team leaders, one as a tech lead, another as a project lead. So we will select one person as a tech lead, another person as a project lead, and I will explain actually like what is the role of the tech lead and what is the role of the project lead and how they should be preparing the project plan. So in terms of durations, in terms of executions and all those things, and that they should be publishing it actually. Like so so first stage is the initiation time, and during this time we will be training something or like giving the ramp up related to the execution project. Second thing is actually we will be forming a team and then assigning the roles for each people, and later on that like the leaders will be the one who will be driving this whole executions. And then there is something called a project kickoff. It's like from that day we will be starting executing the project. The whole duration of this whole internship is 60 days, because we only, because as per the AICT norms or some colleges norms, actually maximum internship will be of 60 days. So this whole thing will be of 60 days, like so from starting to end it is about 60 days. Like so some days for here, some days for here, and then project kickoff. From project kickoff onwards, the whole execution will start. So I will explain like how things works there. But what we have done here is actually our internship is like, since I don't know that like how many people has aware about machine learning, deep learning, and all those things. What we have done is actually along with the project management and project life cycle and all those things, we also train a technical things, because we wanted to give you a project in a machine learning or deep learning. So we will train you people in a some kind of concepts in machine learning and deep learning. So around machine learning and auto ML training for 20 to 25 hours training will be there from the day one actually. And then the deep learning, in the deep learning, like what is the deep learning, ANN, CNN, RNN kind of training will be there. That is around 20 to 25 hours. And Keras and PyTorch programming sessions will be there about 20 hours. But Python programming, I hope everybody has already have a Python programming experience. So we won't be repeating the Python programming. So assuming that you all people have a Python programming background. If you don't have that, like we will give some kind of a links, we should be refreshing those Python programming. So essential for this internship, actually, you should have Python programming knowledge. So then we will be explaining about how the project management, how the live project executes, what is the role of the technical lead and a project lead, and how you should be conducting meetings, how you should be preparing the meeting minutes and the reports and all those things. So whole this thing will happen. Like it is not doesn't happen in one day, but it will happen over a period of time. So all this training doesn't happen in one day; it will happen over a period of time. So over a period of time, if you see here, actually it will start from the first day, it will keep on continuing till these things actually. Like, and what another thing what I have done is actually we have done is actually like, there will be three demos. So usually in corporate, what happens actually, there will be three release or four release, like alpha release, beta release, and something like. So but nowadays, like what is happening is actually like everybody is moving from waterfall to agile model. Agile model means like every week or every 2 weeks there will be release will be there. But now we don't want to go that speed because you people are not well trained. So we'll go with the waterfall kind of a model where the alpha, beta kind of and the final release will be there, because that would be suitable. But if you join the corporate, lot of things will be happening in a agile mode. Agile mode means like there will be sprint of 1 week or 2 weeks. Means like everything from design to coding to execution and launching, everything happens within the 2 weeks. But that we won't be doing in here. We'll be doing something like a similar to waterfall model. It's like so that like you first understand that is little bit like a slow pace kind of execution, and then we can switch to maybe next internship or something that like we'll switch to agile kind of model. So I hope you understood this. Anybody has any question here? What is meant by project initiation? What is meant by team formation? And what is okay? Anybody has any question here till this time? Okay. So total number of hours what we will be training is around 70 to 80 hours of training. So and apart from that, like a lot of complementary workshops you should be attending. Those are things will be free. It will be free now also, it will be free later on also. So beyond your internship. So what we are trying to do is actually this whole things will start from March 14 or 15. So 15 to 16, like whenever you registered and enrolled for internship and other things. So from March 15 onwards, it will start. So first is the team formation. So selecting the leaders and all those things, like we will do that. And first demo. So we said no, first demo will be that like once like we will be giving assigning your project and title and everything, but that will all happen like so from March of 15 or 18, like first team formation. So from 18 to 30 we will be giving a topic or select a project on what you will be doing, and we will be explaining what is a project, what you should be doing, and some kind of reference code and all those things. So that like also since we are training, so relevant to that, like some kind of a training we'll be providing. So all this happens from 18 to 30. So before we start explaining the project, we should have a form team, because everything is based, one is the generic training, another is a project related training. So we have to give project related training. Before that we should have a team. So we will be forming 4 to 6, usually it is 4 actually. So sometimes we will be doing 6 if they wanted to, but it will be always 4 members team, and there will be 2 leaders actually. And we will be so we'll be explaining one by one team by one team, the project related things, and what they should be doing, and in detail explanation of the project, what they should be able to do. So that happens from 18 to 30. But project training starts, the generic training what we said, no, so this starts from March 15 itself. So it will start from March 15 onwards. It's like every day or weekly 3 sessions of 2 to 2.5 hour sessions will be there to training about all these things. This will keep on continuing from March 15. So March 15 this training continues. Other the project related, project management related things will start when the project formation, when team is formed and we explain the project. So when the team is formed, when we explain the project, and the project related things will start. The actually kickoff of the project will start from April 1st. So there will be kickoff meeting we'll be arranging. So it is a kickoff meeting. You will be inviting your team members, and Pragna AI will be there. During the kickoff meeting, you will be saying that like, okay, this is the project we are doing, and this is the timeline we will be executing. So in the first demo, what we'll be doing, in second demo, what we'll be doing, In third demo, what we'll be doing, and whose the responsibility what, like, so we will explain actually what is meant by Gantt chart, how to prepare a Gantt chart, and assign the roles for those people and all those things. So you will be explaining that whole project execution to us and to the team. So who will be doing that? Team lead and project lead will be there. The responsibility, team lead and project lead responsibility is to do that. And after that, actually, like when the project is kicked off, every week, yes, sorry, every day, either every weekly once. So it is that all team meeting you should be arranging something like in the corporate world. So maybe morning time or evening time, depending on your team. So what is happened, what is assigned and what is happened. So you should be keep tracking like 10 minutes or 15 minutes kind of a meeting. You should be arranging. Means like you should be team lead should be arranging, and maybe surprisingly we will be visiting those team meetings. So you will be creating a Google meet, and you will be joining those actually, and team leads should be organizing those meetings actually, and we will be surprisingly visiting that. So how you are performing and all those things, and the responsibility of the team leads actually what is promised as per the schedule, first demo, second demo and third demo, are they performing or not, what is the risk, like what is the, are they motivated or not, everything. Because the exposure here is actually not only the project development, but actually how you are leading the project, do you have leadership skills or not, whether you work in together in a team or not. Because what happens, no, in academic is a individual kind of things, like, so they will be giving assignments, you will be scoring, but all the, when you join the corporate, everything is a teamwork. So everything they will measure actually success of you see depend on the success of a team. So we wanted to see that, like, whether you are able to, because, and the team formation is not like that, like all my friends will be one team. So it is a diverse kind of a people, so you don't know that, like, who will be along with you in a team in the corporate world. So people from different reasons will come, and then you have to work with them. So we wanted to see that, like, how you will work in that kind of scenarios. So are you able to work in those kind of scenarios properly or not? Because this teams formations is not like that, like all two people from the same college or same branch or something. No, no. So it will be diverse kind of a team. Then how we are able to collaborate, and can how the understanding team understanding will be there, and how we will execute the project. So that's all things will start observing it actually, and also trying to mentor you. So if there is any mistakes or something, that, like, we'll start mentoring you. This is the exposure you will be getting during this internship. In the second, actually, like after that, like bi-weekly meetings, we will be arranging bi-weekly meetings. So that time, the team leader should be explaining, like, what is the like targeted work and how much they have done. So then what is the risk and what they should be doing. So it's like the bi-weekly meeting is something that, like, how the corporate happens, like bi-weekly meeting, the team leads has to be explaining, and we will be giving suggestions or mentoring that. And if you stuck something, since like training also is going on, so if you stuck that, like, if you don't able to understand something, we will be training. Because if you see the cycle actually, like, training keep on going on till this extent, and also mentoring goes till that extent actually. Just we want to say that, like, if you have stuck something, or if you are not able to do, or like if you are not able to understand what to do, so we will guide there. But like we wanted to you to execute. It is not that, like, we will be ready-made project and you will be doing, no, it won't be like that. We will simulate the exact environment how you will be working in a corporate, and we wanted to see that, like, whether you have a capability to lead or not. And if you don't have, then we'll guide you and mentor you and all those things, but you should be executing that. So you should be executing that actually. So weekly internal meeting, bi-weekly external meeting. So if you see here actually, like, so this all starts from after project kickoff. That is all during the project execution. And you should be targeting, so you should say that, like, okay, demo one, these XYZ features will be there in demo one. So you should target how to execute that in demo one. In demo two, then maybe ABC extra will be added, and demo three, the final demo, so you should be completely doing. So that kind of things you should be planning, and you'll be executing. It is not that, like, randomly will be executing. So we wanted to say that, like, how you can plan and how you can execute. If you have any concerns, we will guide you. So those things we will be doing all along. And another thing is actually, like, every demo will be monitoring. So when you do demo one, demo two, and demo three, we will be evaluating you. So we will be evaluating how you are performing. in terms of team coordination, in terms of project execution, in terms of technical knowledge, in terms of leadership. So all the way, it's like there is a evaluation will happen team to team by team. There is a weightage is there. I don't go in detail actually, but we'll be explaining that in detail later on. So we'll be doing that. And there will be finally what happens actually is the final demo. So during final demos, every team will be there. Like, so you will be demoing your project to all the teams. So, and everybody will be evaluating you. Internal evaluation, external, like all team members will be there and some external people also will be there. So they will be evaluating your team performance. So that will be there in the final demo thing. And there more weightage is for that final demo. And then after that, actually, like how the corporate works, like when the project is executed, then all the documentation and handover of the things, you will be documenting things, what is there, you will be writing the reports, we'll tell you how to write the reports, some templates will be provided, you'll be writing the reports, you'll be submitting the code, all the code will be checked into the GitHub, and every interaction, whatever I'm saying, bi-weekly interactions will be uploaded into the Google YouTube, and all these codes and everything, explanations will be, everything is available on the Google Classroom, so that like you can refer further. So those things will be done, and you will be giving you vote of thanks because thanks to your team members because they are working with you and all those things, and thanks to the us and all those things, because this is how the leadership skills are now. So whenever there's something is happens, in cricket match, everything, then finally then there is a presentation, and then the thanking that those people, okay, cooperation also. So something like so any projects will start with the kickoff and then ends with the all and success party or whatever it will be. So their vote of thanks or something has to be done. So you will be doing something similar to that actually. You will be doing similar to that. And then what we will be doing actually, everybody will be getting a certificate. So internship certificate they will be getting, and also they will be getting a certificate for this training. They will be getting a certificates for this training will be provided by us actually. So this is how the whole process looks like. But this everything will be executed in the 60 days. So any questions here? Anybody has any question here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, the team lead will be one among us, or you will be assigning a person from somewhere?
4 members will be selected. 4 members will be selected among the team. They can select a team lead themselves, or we will select. And if they want, they can rotate. They can first 2 days, the first month, 2 people will be team members, and second 2 months, other 2 members. Like 4 members. No, everybody should get in rotation also. They can do rotation also, or they can be fixed with the same 2 people. If first 2 months
there will be a team of 4 members, and every member will get an opportunity to lead the team.
Yeah, so first 4 members, like one is the technical lead, another is the project lead, technical lead, project lead, 2 people. So this is for 1 month, or next month another 2 members can be selected, or the same members can be selected, continued, depending on the team. So if they say that, sir, let them continue, or I also want to, so it is up to the team people. So we are not, but I prefer rotation. Rotation is always better than, because everybody should get exposed to leading a team.
Okay.
So it will be that is the reason 4 members we selected, so that like everybody should get an opportunity to lead a team in for at least 1 month. Okay, any other questions? And,
no, sir, thank you.
Yeah. So this is how it will be executed, and this gives some kind of exposure about the working on the live project. And all the projects what we are trying to give is actually some kind of a live kind of a project. It will be interesting kind of project, but there will be some reference codes, there will be some guidance, or like some explanation about how to go about everything will be there, because this is, we will be guiding from day one actually. And the cost for yeah.
What is the cost for this, sir?
Yeah, cost for this is actually 5K. So this will be the 5K
for 2 months, no?
Yeah, for 2 months, including training, including certificate, including project, everything.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, and we will be giving you all these like tools what you should be using while monitoring the project, or like submitting the meeting requests. We will be giving you templates, what is called templates to write a status report, weekly status or bi-weekly status report, so that like PPT is a presentation, so in which format you should be writing. So template for final report, how you should be writing, and demo, it's like everything we will be giving some kind of a template. But if you go the corporate, everywhere there will be template for project initiation, template for project design, everything there will be templates. So, but may differ from one company to another company, but every company has their own defined templates, but more or less it will be same. So some extent 60 to 70% will be same, but we will be providing some templates. You should be filling that, and how to write the status report, mails, and all those things. Actually, meeting minutes, everything we will be guiding you how to write meeting minutes and all those things. So you will be doing that actually. So we wanted to see that like how you are performing, executing the project properly. So it is 6, it's like if you see actually first, if you see the time frame actually, so April 1st, so April 1st to something that like for May, so April 1st, so May 15th. So is the execution time. So April 1st to May 15th is the execution time, final demo actually. So almost all 6 weeks. So 6 weeks, every week you will be writing a weekly meeting reports actually. So how is the status happening, and also you will be maintaining the Gantt chart saying that like what is the targeted and what is achieved and everything. So it's like you are properly managing project and submitting the status. So 6 weeks you will be doing, and 3 demos. So then when you are trying to present, that is how, because not only the development team is important, it's also important is actually how you are able to demonstrate. So whatever you have done, whether you are able to communicate or not, that is also very important. And another important why we are trying to do this is actually to check your leadership skills and also own your failures. Like, so why, what happens actually, sometimes some mistakes happens and they are not able to do, because they will get exposed to what kind of mistakes happens, what kind of failure happens, and all those things. So let learn how to own the failures actually. That is also one thing. And sharing the success, like, so why we have done this all hands vote of thanks and everything is actually success is owned by everybody, but failure is owned by the leaders actually. That you should be learning here. If something failure happened, so, and another thing is actually we are also asking you to give feedback. So not only the internal feedbacks, but 360 feedbacks. Means like other, when you are trying to give the final demo, everybody will be rating you. So we'll share the template how to rate, on what basis, what skills you should be, but like you should be rating every other member also rating you, and you also rating the other people. Like that is called 360 degree feedback. We also evaluating. So see that like, and also there will be some goodies will be there. We will discuss that later on. First, second, and third prizes will be there. Some small goodies will be there to somebody who has executed project very well. So any question? Okay, well, everybody will get a certificate. There will be 2 certificates will be there. One, the training certificates, because we are giving your training. So we are giving this training. One, the training certificate. One is the internship certificate, which mentions the project on which you have worked. Any questions? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about others? Like they are not participating, are able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So fine. So we'll see here actually, because you will understand more when we do first round of meeting. So second round of meeting, when we explain the project in detail, like in the 18th to 30th March, we'll be explaining each individual. It's like these are in the project level kind of meetings actually, not the group meeting. So the only the training will be the group wise, but all these project individually will be meeting, individually will be reviewing, individually will be giving the feedback. Individual means like team wise. Okay. So team wise we will be reviewing and giving feedback and understanding what they are feeling or concerns and all those things. So that all, see, that all happens after April 1st. Fine.
Fine.
Shall we end up now? If you don't have any questions, then, or anybody has any question?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
See you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.